we all want help, guidance, reassurance in life. And if God is a God who's created everything we see around us with good intention of heart and wisdom of mind, then how do we hear from Him? Let me ask you this. If you're in a conversation, what makes you want to open your heart and share the knowledge that you have? Is it helpful when someone comes to you pushy, eager to talk, or gentle and ready to listen? Is it helpful when somebody is respectful and honors who you are? Or do you enjoy talking with someone who's already made up their mind, they just want your stamp of approval on plans that they've already made or ideas that they already believe? And I would say that God doesn't dislike when we come to Him in a state that's somewhat messy. We find in the Psalms that David says after making a huge mistake, he claims, "A broken and contrite spirit you do not despise." I would say that God dislikes being told by human beings who He created how the universe runs and what we need in our lives. I would encourage you, if you want to seek a connection and a relationship with God, that pride will not help you in your seeking to find that. So what are we to do? If this is not the way to connect to God, how can we? Well, Ecclesiastes 5 verse 2 in the Bible says, "You are God in heaven, and I am man on earth." So I'll let my words be few. A quiet heart, a respectful heart is the way that God connects with us. If you look up at the stars and know that the light coming down to you has taken centuries of travel just to get there, and this is the kind of distances that we deal with when we're looking up into the heavens, and then we ponder the words of Isaiah 55 verse 8 where it says, "As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my thoughts higher than your thoughts." We start to get an idea of the comparison of the sorts of thoughts that God has and their value versus the perceptions that we have and our limited perspective. I recommend be willing to hear, be willing to yield, be willing to change, be willing to take up hope in places where you feel hopeless. Be willing to let go of things you have been protecting and holding on to. If you come to God as the uncreated one, the author of all creation, and you say, "You are the engineer of my heart. You are the author of my life. You are the architect of the universe. You know what your creation needs." What do you want to say? Jesus says, "He who has ears to hear, let him hear." Which is to say, those who are truly willing to receive from God will receive from God. And those truly willing to be remade will be remade. This I know.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have any other further questions, please comment below and send us a message if need be. See you next week.